Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm your host, Barbara, for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I'm repeating my my Christmas pug mug. Still trying to stay in the Christmas in July zone. Yeah. Mm. Oh my gosh, I love coffee. Coffee is amazing. Coffee keeps you going. And little known fact, my guest from yesterday drinks coffee all day long. I bet you can't believe it. She has some amazing energy, let me tell you. If you watched yesterday's episode, you will have met Lori. Lori is my cousin, and she is a fiber artist. She knows how to take fiber from the animal all the way through all the processes to a completed project, like a wearable, a blanket, whatever you're making. She knows how to take it from beginning to end. And after our little chit chat yesterday, I told her that I am going to tap her for all of her knowledge because she has a lot of knowledge. She gave me some yarn yesterday that she made herself. It is some pretty amazing yarn. I mean, it is kind of reminding me of the 60s, and I am in love with this yarn. This is so amazing. Do you see how it's like different sizes and it's twisted? And then it's fuzzy, and then there are pieces that are just artistically hanging out in various places. I just fell in love with this. I love the colors. Pink is one of my favorite colors. Teal is one of my favorite colors. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. Green, I actually don't have a not favorite color. I love all colors. I think I told you that before, remember? When we were talking about fiesta wear, and I said how I like to have like a very neutral, my living room, my everything is neutral, and then I can do the pops of color. I love color. And this yarn is just so pretty. So, I watch a lot of YouTube. I'm a YouTubeaholic. And there are several YouTubers that I watch religiously, and quite a few of them call yarn that goes from like a thicker yarn to a thinner yarn to a thicker yarn, and it's like that. They call that roving. Well, so I asked Lori yesterday after our video ended, and I asked her, I said, Lori, is this called roving yarn? And she said, no, it's just called yarn. Now, remember, she's a fiber artist and she's an expert. Okay. And I said, well, I've always heard that, when it went thick to thin to thick to thin, it is called roving yarn. And she said, no, roving is when the yarn is thick and has not been worked into, it has not been spun into yarn yet. This has been spun into yarn, and yes, some of it is thicker than others, but this is not called roving. So that's from a yarn expert. I learned something new yesterday. And so anyway, afterwards, I also said, what should I make with this? What should I make with this? And she gave me some pointers. She said, Barbara, you can use this, as like an edge to a hat. You can even just take this and weave it in and out as an accent. You don't even have to crochet with it. You can just like weave it in and out as an accent. It is so gorgeous. So I have been just thinking and thinking and thinking, and so I have a couple projects in mind, and one of them was the timeless shawl, which I am working on. And I am truly thinking that I am going to do a simple border on that shawl with this, just to zhuzh it up a little bit, make it a little more exciting. Look, oh my gosh, yes, I'm a child of the 60s. I was born in the 60s. I was in high school in the 80s, so I call myself a child of the 60s, a child of the 70s, and a child of the 80s because I was a child all 3 decades. So anyway, I do love this yarn. Oh my gosh, look at this. I might have to make myself a headband. I wonder if they'll let me wear that at work. I don't know. Probably not. I know I'm just being silly. But anyway, I had so much fun yesterday filming with Lori, and I hope that you enjoyed and laughed as much as we laughed. I'm telling you what, we laughed while we did it, and then after we watched it, we laughed even harder. And then we've got another episode coming up tomorrow with Lori, and she's going to show us how to make those bar stool covers or chair covers, chair seat pads, whatever you want to call them. They're beautiful, and they're quick, and they're easy, and they work up super, super fast. So anyway, she's going to show us how to do that tomorrow, and we're going to have a lot more laughter, a lot more fun, and maybe a couple moments of seriousness, but you know what? We all need that in our life too. So I hope that you join us tomorrow, and I hope that you enjoy it. Please let me know if you enjoy my chit chats, if you enjoy the morning coffee and crochet, just, you know, getting together and spending time together, because I sure do enjoy it. And I cannot wait to do something with this yarn. I mean, I'm looking behind me at my Hobby Lobby yarn, and you know, like, see, I want to get something where this will actually show up, and this has almost the same color pink as this, and I do love that pink, so maybe not that, but I'll come up with something. Oh, I have this deluxe super wash worsted weight gray 100% wool. How gorgeous would that be on as a border? Oh my gosh, if I did something with this, like a scarf or a hat. Oh, I could do a scarf and hat set and do a row of this as the border on all of it, just to like bling it out a little bit. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking. Anyway, I hope that you have a fantastic Wednesday. It's hump day, and I'm so glad. Half the week is over. Today is the middle of the week. It kind of defines, okay, have you been having a good week? If not, today's your day to turn it around, okay? Because today is like a pivot day, okay? And if you have been having a great week, let's continue that trend. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's making it be such a wonderful week. And I will see you. I'll actually see you tomorrow on the Chit Chat show, but I will talk to you also on Friday for our Friday morning coffee and crochet. And if you would do me a favor, I would really appreciate it. You know, you guys just really blessed me by putting me over 100 viewers, and that meant that I could get my own URL. So now when you type in, if anybody types in youtube.com/c/crochet therapy, up pops my YouTube channel like magic. And that is because you guys pushed me over the 100 mark, and I am so thankful for that. I really am. I didn't even have the proper celebration for it, and I'm sorry. I have another milestone coming up. August 19th will be my 1 year on YouTube. And, you know, I did take a break in the middle. I didn't keep my momentum going just because of being sick from the end of November pretty much through to March, you know, I was just really sick. Influenza B. And then we had, you know, a family member with COVID, and it just, you know, it just slowed everything down. My attention was not on YouTube at that time. I was just really trying to deep breathe my way through my life at that moment, and all the changes that came about. But once I got my footing, I'm back. And I just love you guys. I love talking to you every day. I love sharing my life with you. I love being open and transparent with you. And I hope that that doesn't make you uncomfortable. But you know, I do deal with anxiety and depression. And I'm not going to hide it. I'm not. I am going to talk about it, and I'm going to share it. And I'm going to share my good moments and my bad moments with you, because I don't want you to feel that shame either. And there's a stigma with mental health. There is. But mental health is just as important as your physical health, as your emotional, as your spiritual, as your mental. All of that is important. And so, you know, I'm not going to shy away. I'm not going to be one to hold on to that stigma. And, you know, just because some things happen and just because I deal with anxiety doesn't mean that I can't be a productive member of society, that I can't have joy, that I can't be laughing and having fun. It just means that there are moments that are harder than others. And so we're in this together. We got this. We got this. And you got it. So I hope that you have a great day. Stay safe. Be kind. Whoop, I started with two. I can't even count today. I'm such a goofball. You ready to start over? Okay, let's start over. Stay safe. Be kind. And get hooking. And for me, I'm not going to do any hooking that requires counting, because apparently I start with 2. Peace.